It sounded like a typical day of worship at Atlanta's Cascade United Methodist Church.
God, through it all, we have not lost our praise.
It even looked that way. But this was a day for churches and nonprofit organizations to join forces to help Georgia's unemployed network.
There's no reason why we can't have jobs for people right here in Georgia and get these folks up and ready to go.
Labor Secretary Hilda Solis promoted President Barack Obama's latest job plan.
My question to the Congress is, why are we not moving on this Jobs Act? That's why we're here today.
Secretary Solis's appearance here was part of the Department of Labor's launch of an initiative with religious institutions to reach the jobless.
We're reaching out to all of the ministries and job clubs, as we refer to them, across the country, and connecting them to our workforce system that's run by the Department of Labor, as well as to each other, so they can share best practices and resources.
This labor symposium in Atlanta was the first of a series of regional roundtable discussions to be held across the country.
We chose Atlanta because there's such a strong group of ministries here in the area, and there's also a lot of strong partnerships between the ministries and other groups, the government and private groups.
The goal is making a difference where it matters most, on the unemployment line. The Labor Department believes by supporting churches, those churches can reach their unemployed members, ultimately helping to reduce the unemployment rate, which stands at more than 9% nationally, topping 10% in Georgia.
New Birth has been a great partner of ours, as well as groups across the country we've connected to, because this is really where the work is getting done. And we recognize in government that for us to do our job well, we have to partner.
New Birth's career fair held earlier this year, linking employers to job seekers, is testament of why religious institutions are needed.
We actually had several employers on site, about 30 or so employers that all were hiring. We also had the Georgia Department of Labor on site to serve as a resource.
These are the front lines of getting Americans back to work, whether it's a jobs plan in D.C. or prayers in Atlanta.